Sorry, that took 2 hands, but basically I just pulled on this and pushed the jack in that way, and then it got lined up on this limiting tab. You don't want that to get squished out between this because this is spring steel. So it can bend out where it's not supposed to be if you're not careful. So you don't want to get your finger stuck between there for sure. But that's how you get the rear end in here. It's really not that hard. These bushings actually look like they're halfway decent, so we're going to leave those alone for now. Next up is the 80% clean transmission. I ripped the boots when I was cleaning it, so I bet you there's all kind of water and stuff in it. We need to get that out, but I just resprayed the mount here before breakfast. So I think we're gonna go put that on next. Then we'll get that. We got our mounts yesterday. Where are they? Over there. And we'll see about getting this all bolted up. Then we're gonna swap the front ends out. Then it'll be, well, I was working on this. I was about to put the transmission in, and then I remembered that the guy before me took all but one of the bolts and lost them and had this just loosey-goosey where this was falling out. Oop. And it still is. We need to fix that. So we'll loosen that up. This is a way to tension this spring, and then you just need like a chain or a good sized ratchet strap or something, attach it to your jack, and then you can jack it up. Oop. I think I need to tighten my ratchet strap. 1 second. Well, I didn't film this part, but I spent most of the morning cleaning this transmission up. It's not perfect at all. It's like 80% clean. But I got the cross member cleaned up and painted again. Got the transmission mounted. So now we're rolling chassis again. Now, shifter ain't hooked up, and neither is the ground, or we got Bluetooth brake lines just about everywhere. And that's not the front end we're using, so we got to switch that out still. But we got a rolling chassis. So that's nice. I think I'm going to go eat lunch. It's about 12:46, which means it's past lunch for me usually, but I got some extra time here, so I just wanted to make this a rolling chassis today. Well, I lied. I took the extra 5 minutes and I installed this single port 15 or 1600 that I have. Because once you already have the transmission mounted, the engine doesn't take very long. I only have one nut actually holding it on there, the starter nut. But I've driven it like that before. But I just need to throw some more nuts. But this is just kind of for mock-up purposes. I want to see how my fancy drag racing exhaust fits, because my 1776, I still need to get the compression ratio right. Right now it has too high a compression, so I need to spacer out the things. But this engine supposedly runs, so if I just throw some exhaust on it, change the oil, and I think I need to, they improperly installed this alternator. It's got the wrong power, the wrong everything really. But we have a generator over there, or over there, I don't remember. That'll fit right on here. And then we can hook the pedals back up and everything, and the shifter, and well, we'll have a little dune buggy. If we just fix the handbrake, we can putz around town. That's what I love about these things. All right, afternoon update, beer 1. Well, we got the engine and transmission mounted to the buggy. We're missing an exhaust piece, which kind of makes me sad. This J-tube here is missing. We got one for this side. We also have several broken exhaust studs and missing studs on this engine, which is fine. This is just for mock-up purposes. This has some stock exhaust, but it's a little bit rotten. The heater cores, the heater tubes are okay, but the muffler's gonzo. But this is all you really need. No baffles whatsoever. This is my racing exhaust. It's for the big engine that's hiding underneath the blanket. But we got the transmission most of the way cleaned up. Starter's in, the axles are in, bump stops aren't in because we're gonna build a whole custom air suspension here with a third arm back here, kind of like an IRS, but with an airbag and then a cross beam, maybe even an X. And then we're gonna brace it to the engine bell housing too, because a lot of people, they just cross between here. But if you put some rubber isolators in here and act like a secondary transmission / engine mount, because there's only 3 engine mounts on this, when you start making real power, you can torque this out and break things. So just triangulating all that helps with things, but you want to make sure you isolate it with rubber. You don't want to hard do it unless you're doing full hard, which a lot of buggy guys like the off-road dudes do, but I'm not. That makes too much road noise. So anyway, got the engine transmission on. Still need to find that piece. Pans tacked in place. We pulled the front beam, but the one that's over there, the one that came on the blue car, is rusty on the bottom, and I couldn't see it because it was covered with gunk. But when I started cleaning it up, this one, even with the jacked front shock tower, is in better shape than that one. So they're both ball joint front ends. So, and we're not trying to, you know, we're gonna cut these up before the final car anyway. This is just for mock-up purposes. I think we'll look, see which one we want to do, but we got 3 tries because I got another front end. But we're gonna make our own custom front air suspension. I'm thinking with a so instead of, this is where, I don't remember what this is called, like the grub screw or something that holds the springs in place here. Basically, I want to build an arm that comes off of these, links them together, so we still have traditional Volkswagen front suspension, but then it linkages it over to an airbag over here, or maybe on top. But over there would be preferable because there's not really anything over there. And if we can make it with a little bit of levers and arms and armatures, because this thing don't weigh anything, we can get away with one bag. And then I won't be able to 3-wheel it as easy, you know, lowrider style, but we're just trying to dump it on the ground and make sparks with sacrificial bolts down here. So, yeah, we're moving quite along here. I always kind of wanted it to this kind of a stance anyway. I need to get some gas for the welder, and then we can finish up the floors here, put the supports for jacking it up on so that they're the seat mounts. Got to make sure these are the right kind for the red and white seats over there. Then I'm going to reupholster those. I'm thinking with denim, recycled denim. I think that'd be cool. We're denim, and we're going to dye it, and it'll be, you'll see. But it'll be matching with the blue car. But we're going to make it like purple or something. Anyway, I think I have good boots over here on these axle tubes. Let's see here. Halfway decent ones. They don't look like they have holes in them. Sweet. So we can fix that. And there's the body looking good. From right here, from 10, 15 feet away, looks great. Beautiful day today. All right, well, we're gonna try and fit the body onto the frame just to make sure all the bolt holes line up. I know what to do. Come on. No, I'm just testing the pans to make sure they fit the heater cores relatively decently before I weld the new ones in. There we go. Watch out, bud. Good.
I like that you got the engine in there.
Yeah, it's coming along.
I see. If I hit the button, you lower down.
We're gonna pop the body on the frame just to make sure it fits.
Okay.
Ah, that's what we're catching on. The shifter.
Take it?
Yeah,
I think I have for a second. She took her ears off and I don't want to.
I got it.
I take it out.
All right.
You have to stay here so the car doesn't hit us.
Yeah, you don't want to get squished.
I want to see how my little pipe does.
Slowly down.
Oop, an armor cable's in the way. All right, now we can go down.
Line up with the wheels. Line up with the wheels.
Oop, we're caught up. Running board's running into the pump here. Dang it. Ah, well, got the front end. Now I just got it.
What's that doing? What's he doing?
Dad, don't move it for a second.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
Wheels on it?
You can sit on this. Yes.
Need a pry bar.
The four-wheel one. I like to sit on this. Can you see? I want to sit on it.
There's my big boy.
It kind of looks like the fenders line up with those back wheels.
Kind of does. Just needs to go down somewhere, huh?
Yeah, and then I'll find out if it does.
I just need a crowbar. body fitment. Watch the trim. Oh no! Not my trim. Not my $8 worth of trim. Well, that wasn't perfect. I squished the window trim a little bit. So we'll keep that in mind. We'll put the body on without the doors next time. But
Is it fit?
almost. You gotta line up a couple holes. Gotta go this way.
Really? Cool.
All right. Well, we got the body back on the pan. Well, the new pan.
Where's the pipe right there?
That's the exhaust pipe.
So what
Oh, what's that hole do? That's for the O2 sensor, so we can tell if I tuned it right. Oh, we're back on wheels. This is just for fitment. See, we're a little bit off, so we're gonna have to get our big lever and just pull it a little bit. But I mean, you can see we fit okay. So I think we're gonna hook the steering wheel back up and we're gonna roll this back into the garage.